Okay, let's speedrun the museum.
Yay.
Okay, you got this. These are the three kings of Saxton. Aldwulf and his two sons Ganwulf and Pandriad, which I'm probably mispronouncing. Go me.
Almost certainly.
They are holding the three crowns which form the Anglo-Saxon legend.
Yeah.
So now we can go into the cinema. This reveals nothing in particular.
That's fair.
Nice scenery though.
Yeah, I guess. It's nice how they use real footage.
Makes everything seem more alive. What's with the laser beam at the bottom though? It turns it on and off every time something passes through it. What if you have more than one person?
Yeah, yeah, someone leaves, it's like, oh, we were watching that.
Ah well. Video panels, same principle applies.
Creepy helmet.
Yeah, that helmet turned up in the intro cutscene with Haddon.
Yeah, it was just sitting on his desk. The Saxton Warrior.
Indeed.
Ganwulf. What a cool name. Celtic names are so much better.
Indeed they are.
Like Jerry. There's Gunwolf.
Don't forget to
This is
explore the
Spivey's,
mysteries around the
Spivey's scope, and it's rumoured to bring good luck to whoever holds it. Whether that's actually relevant at all is completely a different matter. I guess it's just to build up, like, the atmosphere of Saxton.
Yes. Like, a whole book's worth of backstory here. It's kind of insane. No, see? Book's worth. All
Indeed.
in there.
You can ghost hunt on the Saxton monster, this fossil, but you never find anything when you try, so it's not really worth bothering.
Alright. Paintings, we've got a library.
Okay, we missed quite a bit in the books, but that's because I couldn't be really bothered to read through them.
Fair.
Okay, a couple of things of interest in here to note are that the Russets, as in the Gravediggers, are actually quite a long and distinguished line in terms of their history, in that it goes back nearly 1,000 years.
Right.
It just basically, like, explains how the family has spread out and moved on across the world. I think the Black Death claimed many of them.
Oh, aye, the Great Plague.
The Aggers.
Oh,
Lovely bunch.
yeah, definitely.
Essentially, one of them... Okay, Thomas Agger is the rector of Northfield Church, but the weird thing is he appears in the family portrait in 1899, over 100 years after that's listed. So everyone's wondering if it's a joke or a mistake.
Zombies!
Nathaniel Agger is pretty interesting in that he spent almost the entire family fortune on a massive organ, driving them pretty much to bankruptcy.
Three crowns. A link to the legend.
And then had himself buried in an ornate tomb under it. Poor William Agger, last of the line, tried to tell secret, but couldn't quite do it. The eyes follow you round the room. Here's where we messed up. Turns out you can click on the top of every single one and on the bottom of every single one. See, there's more to learn. We missed stuff.
Okay. Caves. Oh, they can hear ghost wailing as well.
Can you blame them, considering there's an actual ghost in there?
Lots of ghosts.
There's ghosts everywhere. But yeah, this is the legend of Emily.
Oh, Emily's the... Wait, was she the one that was...
She's the girl in the cave, if anything.
Okay.
And when you hear her singing, apparently it's either safe or not safe to dock, I forget which.
And she's linked to the guy that owned the house before.
Yep. There's an archway which leads into a sort of small bay area in Harbour Cottage, but it was walled up.
Ooh, I wonder where that could be.
We missed a hole!
There's a hole in the map.
Oh yeah. How did we miss that?
I don't know.
Oh, we're useless.
We are terrible at this kind of thing.
Dragon, B&B sign.
Apparently dragons and warlocks are going to attack if the crown is ever discovered, so here's hoping that's the final boss of this game.
It'll be Nessie. It'll just come down from the north and attack Saxton.
Oh,
Have this big RPG battle with Danvers and Rubens and Nanny Noah. And the dog, George.
Yes.
That's your party. This is all the intro.
Take the weight off your feet and watch our film.
Okay, here's the various locations of all the things found on the mysterious murder victim, but we can apparently click on that as well. It doesn't really tell you too much other than...
1927.
I think the implication is that...
I'll make a note.
it's another thing we missed. There's the crime line, so we can ring them if we notice anything. I think the implication is why the Aggers did it, because this sickle turns up in the family portrait, and it is the murder weapon.
That's just silly, using a weapon that you have in your famous portrait.
Raven Lane, Northfield.
Well, they were pretty common, but I believe that's the link we're supposed to make. That book tells you nothing new.
Just associating yourself with a sickle in every portrait you have, and then using one as a murder weapon is just silly.
They keep alluding to Northfield and how it used to be here, but...
Look at that handsome fellow.
He looks like me. I genuinely believe that.
Yeah, maybe.
We missed the camera, which is watching everything.
We are useless, I apologise.
I'm aware it's more fun when we do things live, but... yeah, I had an issue with saves. Oh.
What? Again? So you have to do it twice and then you see a ghost?
It's pretty random. I've tried it a bunch of times, and he typically turns up on that save file if I go in there once or twice. But then a ghost comes out of the room. Surprise!
Why? Why would you... well, I guess you'd haunt a museum if your body was being stored there for however many years.
Turns out the noose is haunted.
But you still can't take pictures, can we? We just have to get tapes.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Sounded like someone with breathing problems.
And with that, I think we found everything that we missed. Oh, with the exception of one thing on the second floor.
I knew it.
We forgot to look at the plaque on the painting of the ravens or whatever.
There has been a settlement in this harbour since...
But that's
this game is so fussy. I'll just take it for granted that I've seen most of everything.
Well, the three things that we missed were the crime line, looking at that book in the case, and doing ghost hunting on the noose. Those were the three things that we needed to do.
Right. The rest of it's information, is it?
If we understood that we could actually click on the plaques.
Yeah.
The museum will be closing in 10 minutes. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, we'll lock the door. For months.
The great thing about this is that announcement plays always at specific points in the museum, so you can take a specific route on the way out that he just keeps repeating it over and over in that same creepy voice.
Oh, I swear we've looked at that note before.
Have we? Okay.
Yeah.
The museum will be closing in 10 minutes. Good night.
Maybe if you stopped
ladies and
talking, we'd have the capacity to actually move. Danvers can't move and listen at the same time.
Anyway, with that is the tour of the complete museum.
Ugh, so much knowledge.
Final thoughts?
Crammed. Well, I am impressed with the
Museum is
detail of the
based in
game.
Saxon's Old Town Hall, built around 1890.
You know, it's just why.
It's the same for most adventure games, just click until you find the thing which lets you progress the plot.
This is a whole new level to, and then there were none. This is properly difficult.
Not really, it makes sense to click on everything in the museum, more or less.
There's so much stuff.
Yeah, but we don't have to, make cider for goats.